I'm Catherine Martin, the director of O'Brien House. I invite you to join us as we honor our past, acknowledging the mission established so many years ago by our founding members, as we applaud the present accomplishments of a dynamic board of directors and a dedicated staff, and as we welcome the future opportunities for the life and growth of O'Brien House.
In 1971, there was really no place for alcoholics to go, and especially indigent homeless alcoholics. A bunch of us in the recovery community, which is really the polite way of saying ex-drunks, got together with other people in the community, and on a shoestring, we started O'Brien House.
O'Brien House honors the memory of Pat O., who dedicated his life to helping alcoholics.
Shortly after I got elected to the office, two people came to me, two recovering alcoholics, and asked me about a promise that I had made to establish a detox center. So I became acutely aware of the O'Brien House and the important role that it was playing in the community at that time, as it was the only facility that was available for immediate treatment for anybody in acute distress with an alcohol or a substance abuse problem.
For nearly 4 decades, O'Brien House has offered the hope of sobriety to thousands of homeless and indigent alcoholics in Baton Rouge.
I come from the penitentiary to the O'Brien's house. I was afraid at first because I didn't know how to start a new way of life.
Now, more than 4 years after graduating from the O'Brien House program, Patricia works there, transporting clients to jobs in other locations.
The O'Brien's House means recovery for me, because when I came through, it really helped me to see my life the way it should be.
I wanted to welcome you to O'Brien House and let you know that we are here to support you in any way that you need, and feel free to come to me at any point. It's really miraculous what happens here, and you know, I think people have the notion that this population is just, there's no hope for it. They're just sort of hopeless and constantly on the dole, and the truth of the matter is, once you help people get better, and make no mistake about it, this is a disease, it's a medical malady, it has a medical model. Once you help people get better, they become average citizens. You know, at any given moment, you can be sitting next to somebody that came through O'Brien House or a similar program. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast of addiction. So you can never judge a book by its cover.
In the structured 6-month O'Brien House program, clients have specific duties and must abide by rules geared toward their recovery and return to the workplace. For many, it is the road back to their families.
My hopes for the future is, I set short-term goals instead of long-term goals, because I don't want to set something up for failure. And my short-term goal is to go graduate the O'Brien House, find a good job, find an apartment, and hopefully to get my kids back.
New O'Brien House clients not only receive intensive counseling, they also benefit from seeing the success of others.
I want to tell you all something about my life and my story, and a part of what has made me to become the person that I am today.
O'Brien House graduates like Mike Smith, clean and sober for 11 years, share their experience, strength, and hope with others. Nationally recognized as the Toothpick Man, Mike's creations, crafted from toothpicks, have placed his name in the Guinness Book of World Records.
After being at O'Brien House and learning a whole lot of things about sobriety and my drug addiction, I'm still learning a lot of things about myself. And in turn, coming here to talk to people and to share with those people about my struggles and my successes as well, it helps me to know that is helping somebody else.
O'Brien House is more than just a halfway house for recovering alcoholics and drug addicts. It's also a prevention department where we reach the community through literature and videos to educate them with the knowledge of preventing them from using alcohol, tobacco, and other substances. We also work with families and youth ages 6 to 14, where we provide them with skills in character development and also how to do family bonding. We work with youth Tuesdays and Thursdays every week at 3 different housing facilities throughout Baton Rouge. And we teach them the character development skills, alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs, and also violence prevention.
O'Brien House receives its financial support from local, state, and federal programs, as well as United Way, foundations, and private citizens.
But I think it demonstrates quite startlingly, really. It demonstrates that the government and private sector can work together, can form a partnership that will really work. By each one by themselves wouldn't work, but you put them together and they work well. And O'Brien House is here to tell you it's right.
The past success of O'Brien House bodes well for the future. Its campus is being expanded and modernized, and a 5-year plan has been adopted that will greatly increase its services to the community.
Recently, I worked with the O'Brien House to work on their 5-year strategic plan. It is a very bold plan that's going to reach out to many more people in our community, to individuals, families, and children, as well as offering education with its new facilities to the recovery community and to others in the community about alcoholism and drugs. O'Brien House is committed to the future, and it's going to have a very bright future here in Baton Rouge.
You know, I think it's remarkable that a place that started almost by accident has grown and expanded like it has over these many years. I think Pat O'Brien must be looking down now with a big smile on his face.
Thank you for spending time with us, for allowing us to share our mission with you. We're excited about O'Brien House and what we have to offer the Baton Rouge community. In the past, we've served over 7,500 families and individuals, and many more will be served in the future. We're reaching the inner city youth. We have programs that allow single mothers to reclaim their lives and to feel good about themselves. We have a program of extended living that will allow our clients to stay as long as they need to stabilize their lives. We invite you to come and visit us. We are proud of our programs, and we want you to be proud of them too.